How's it going, guys? Welcome to another video. It's a day in the life today. Very fast-paced video, very busy day for me, and you're gonna get to see what goes on in my life on a Tuesday. Heaps of meetings, heaps of internal meetings, client meetings. Christy, we've got our meeting now, hey? All right, let's do it.
Wake up, get up, stretch my legs, eat some breakfast, milk and eggs, brush my teeth up, wash my face, throw my clothes on, start my day.
Good to meet you, Cormac. So, this is the camera. I went and checked out the other place up on Circuit Road. Far out. It was incredible. Actually, like getting all the renovations done. They were putting the walls up. One of the girls, I don't know who it was, but she was so kind. She showed me the whole tour, and she was literally, she's saying that you guys designed like a pull-out desk for one of the meeting rooms, which is cool because I think the biggest thing with this is that like we're really trying to, I guess, utilize more of the space. It's a massive warehouse. I'll give you a tour around the top and stuff. I had a vision, like my whole thing is, well, we've got 12 people now, and it's like jam-packed up there. Moving everyone down here, I had an idea that you would probably have people in quadrants of 5, and then you could have me and like glass up above it or something, and then like groups of 5 people. So you'd have 2 desks facing each other, one at the top, and then you'd have one there, and all through here would be a hallway, one there, and then 2 there. We've got 12 now, but yeah, 25. I'm trying to think long term, like up above is going to be a different game. I'll show you. Also thinking, because this whole front entrance thing, we're planning on turning this into like a shop. All these brands, they're like people that we're partnered with for a long time, and we want to like rep their products in this front store. Yeah. So I don't know if that's something you could probably help out with too.
Definitely.
So it's like a lot goes on in here, but it's fucking like, it's really mushed in together.
Yeah, you do need that kind of like camaraderie.
Oh, 1000%. And that's what I want to keep down there, because when people are like working, it's literally like throwing ideas out across. It's so great. I want to keep that consistent. If we were to move everybody downstairs, my thoughts were like, you could even have this whole area like a breakaway room. You can even have it as like a big boardroom meeting room. Yeah. Over there, I was thinking about having that as my office. And then yeah, we'll go around, and so that's one meeting room, and then there's another one behind there as well. Oh, I need to stay away from it. I used to be an accountant, and that's all that was.
Dry.
Yeah, real dry. The oldest person in this agency is 25.
That's crazy. I love how all the young kids these days are just like killing it.
But to your point, like you're bang on the money. If it was to be kept not that dry, but a young feel, energetic, I really like that.
We need that kind of like.
Oh, there needs to be something. It's so dry.
Real plants, sorry, can you look after them?
No, so we've already been tested with that. If you have a look, if you didn't see them down below, out the front there, they've all died. She's a plant killer. Sarah, plant killer. Sounds good. Look forward to it. See ya, you too. If you didn't tell or you couldn't tell, we're getting interior design work for the office done. Everybody needs to be moved down here in like the next month to 2 months. So we need to get all the desks made, boardrooms created, the whole show, because we can't hire anybody else till we create more space because we're packed upstairs. That's the interior design stuff. Really exciting. Get out, Layla.
Get out of here.
We've had like the past 2 Mondays off, so Tuesdays are like our starting days. Last Tuesday and then this Tuesday, and I've literally just been like bombarded with work, so we're playing catch up. This meeting's really cool. This is a monthly budget review meeting, so basically me and Christy are going to go through all of our goals, our targets, making sure that we're hitting budget. Okay, so we just got a new hire. His name's Ben. He is incredible. He's super smart, and he's just in a meeting at the moment with the guys, running through some stuff that he has heaps of experience with. I'm just gonna sit in and we'll catch some footage of him talking and see what he's telling the guys.
Let's try a different angle. When you're testing, what's your angle? Are we testing an offer? Are we testing a specific buying motivator? Remembering as well, at the awareness stage, we're making people problem aware. At the middle of funnel, the bottom of funnel, we're making them solution aware at the middle of funnel, and it's very solution oriented towards the bottom. And then they make their purchase. All of these mean nothing without context. None of them mean anything. The reality is, I could say I have a 2 times return on ad spend, which sounds like shit, but oh, I spent $1 billion. So it's actually really good. I could say I have a 10 times ROAS of $1. So I made $10. So for that context, none of this means anything. This is probably going to be your main target for e-commerce for the most part, because you can measure CPA across your purchase, add to cart, and checkout initiatives. And Cost per LTV, sort of a similar thing, right? You've spent the same, everything's remained the same, but you've gotten less sales. And that's when your client's gonna come at you and be like, what the fuck happened? Where's my sales? Where's my money? What's going on? Why is everything broken? Your shit. It's the same goddamn setup. Nothing has changed. This changed because the competition was dropped or got better or increased. So competition increases, CPM usually raises. This is something you always need to be aware of because this is going to help you with your clients in those conversations.
That right there is probably a testament to the point of hiring people that are smarter than you. Ben's come into this agency with a whole heap of experience in regards to working with another agency, and he is 10 times smarter than I am in regards to digital strategy. So he's literally just run us through all of that incredible information to make sure that the guys know exactly what kind of levers to be pulling when it comes to their advertising. So hire people that are smarter than you, and I think Ben's come in as an absolute tornado to this agency, and in the 3 days that he spent here, he's elevated us up significantly. So I'm really, really excited about that. We've got a couple more meetings coming up, and then we'll be off to lunch. How's it going?
Good, how are you guys? Welcome back, Maddie. Thank you.
We have just to let you know, Dessa, we have a new starter, came in. He's an absolute freak genius. We're gonna ask him, the question that you had hasn't left our mind in regards to changing the imagery for some of the product imagery on the catalog, and we'll try to come back with something this week. One last thing as well, I think what we might do as well is I might work Mark in more to these weekly meetings. It's pretty obvious that you're gonna get a lot more value from Mark. He is the managing digital strategist. He's on the stuff every single day. Are you cool with that? And I still wanna be in them. I still wanna come in. Probably not as frequently as every week because you might get more value from him.
Yeah, that sounds really good.
Thanks, Essie. You too. Bye. When we're in client meetings, I don't talk a lot. My guys know 10 times more than I do. I let the reins go on the business almost a year ago, and I let Mark take over, all the managing digital strategist work and learn all about the strategies. I let Chrissy take over all the marketing for the business. And now when it comes to these meetings a year later, I actually don't have to say anything. These guys are so smart because they've been given the freedom to learn these things themselves. So when it comes to times to talk to the clients, they don't need me really here at all. I love to just sit in because I geek out over all of our clients, especially the likes of Desi and ByD. They're one of our first clients, so we hold a lot of care towards them as we do with everybody else. But I didn't really need to say anything, and I don't say anything. I let them take control of the call, and that gives them the independence to, operate day to day within the agency. It's really, really important.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and a giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and
Cool. So one thing about our agency is that we love to be open, transparent, communicate heaps with our clients that we currently work with day to day who are on full-time management. So you're about to see a clip of Mark and Ben. They're about to jump onto a meeting with the client, go through their account, catch up, meet the team, do all the introductions, which is really, really cool. You'll be able to see what they're going to do and what they're going to talk about. It's going to be really, really cool insight.
G'day.
Hello guys. So good to meet you. I'm Ben.
I'm Mark. I'm the managing digital strategist here at Top Tier. Rule that we have is that you don't touch any of the campaigns without first contacting Ben or Sarah. People go in and they go to turn off one campaign and we've had it and they've turned off campaigns that are doing 8 to 10 times returns, or even turn off the whole funnel.
Just off the back of what Mark said, guys, feel free to shoot me an email or give me a call. Either way, if you've got any questions or anything you want to know, even if we need to sort of break out a few hours, it's all good.
So we're not sure once you start running these ads that you've set up, whether you want to turn our old ones off or
I just don't want to creating like competition to each other, because sometimes the frequency will go higher.
We'll basically turn off your ads for the most part, because as you said, those are valid concerns. You don't want to sort of cannibalize the algorithm. I definitely want to target, obviously, whatever products you guys have got coming out. I want to make sure that we're hitting the right geographic for that. Alternatively, we could look at Singapore, we could look at Hong Kong, we could look at a few other places in regards to demographic targeting. South Korea, another one might be. The bigger the countries are, the more diluted our spend is going to be. The other way we could do it is being hyper specific, the interests, the lookalike targeting that we've sort of got and going into those countries. But then the detriment to our audiences is that we are reducing Facebook's liquidity, which isn't ideal. Basically all that means is that the more space you give Facebook to sort of roam and find pockets, the better it typically tends to perform. But obviously that requires two things. It requires money and it requires time.
So what we're about to do now is something called monthly reviews. We've got 2 pages here where I basically ask them how they're feeling, progression, if they want to chew my ear off about anything, if they feel like they're progressing within the agency, all that good stuff. It's really, really important so these guys have an opportunity to get things off their chest. So I've got 4 this afternoon, 4 tomorrow, and I do it every month. So if you're a business owner, schedule that stuff out. Yours this afternoon as well, hey? Yours. Maddie writes paragraphs. Just so you know, man, that's what they look like. But Ben just started, so he doesn't get his yet. I changed up the questions. Yeah. As you can see, I think everyone that we're going to start off with is going to be like 3 wins. Always start off a meeting whenever you do any kind of reviews or a sit down, like with 3 wins, because it puts you in the right state of mind. So your 3 wins, Snapchat ad creatives. You're doing exceptionally well. Like I keep forgetting. I think you've been doing this for fucking years, but like you've been doing a lot of the e-commerce world for years, but not the ad side of things. You're going so quick. It's crazy. Mark. Do you want to know the difference between Mark and Maddie? It's that. Mark's got a lot in his mind. Yeah, he just bottles it up. Doesn't like to put it down on paper.
You gave these to me like 20 minutes ago.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. 3 wins.
Well, for the first one was the 2 new hires. They're awesome.
Huge.
So yeah, that's awesome to see. Gives us room to grow. Plus just having different minds come into it.
Yeah, that's massive.
Awesome. Number 2, I'd have to say would be last week. Last week was hectic.
We got through it.
We got through it.
Yeah.
With only a couple minor speed bumps, which is good.
Yeah.
So that would definitely be a win. Number 3 would have to be, I guess, hitting budget again.
See you, Lana. Have a good one. Okay, that's the day done. Thanks for watching A Day in the Life. It was a busy day today. Heaps went on. Heaps of cool stuff that you probably haven't seen, like monthly reviews and stuff like that.
Meetings on meetings.
Meetings on meetings. Maddie's back. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. And if you're watching on LinkedIn, leave comments in the video below so I can predicate these videos around you. Other than that, I will see you in the next video.